Hi guys, DN Neo here, and we are back with Mami's Run. Um, so it's been a few weeks for me in real time, of me not recording this series just because I had to sort some stuff out, get out of my own head, and go away for about 3 weeks. But I'm back. Um, and basically, this week I wanted to try something new. Let me know if you guys like this or not. I know I'm kind of changing the formula quite a lot with this run. And I love Rhea Ripley. I love what she's doing with herself. I love what WWE is doing with her. But I really wanted to experiment with this run. So let me know if you like what I've done in this episode. I don't want to give any spoilers. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into week 6 of Mami's Run. And we are back in this intense battle, ladies and gentlemen. This intense battle that all started originally with Ivy Nile and Rhea Ripley. We saw in our last pay-per-view that it looked like two sides of the women's division was happening, and people were taking stands, and unfortunately it looks like two teams are building up here, and it's got to be said, guys, that this rivalry between these two factions that seems to be building is causing chaos for the women's division as Nikki Cross makes her way out here. Nikki Cross getting fired up. No Rhea Ripley, no backup. It looks like just a straight fight between these two. As Nikki Cross goes running down to the ring, and well, I never know if Nikki Cross is needing medical help or getting hyped for her match, but either way, we are going to be starting this off. Interestingly, that Lita has decided to come out here, and rather than any of the other women that we saw in the pay-per-view. But yeah, Nikki Cross and oh god, Lita kicking this thing off strong, and it looks like as I said, the bad blood between these two factions, or what I'm seeing as two factions that's growing, just seems to be getting worse and worse as Nikki Cross now just hammering her fist into the face of Lita here. And Lita already going for an early pin, only a 1 count, maybe thinking an early victory here, but oh god, again, I know it's great entertainment, guys, but these two groups of women that are kind of showing up and growing, it's getting dangerous for the health. It's getting brutal, and they need to be very, very careful here. As oh god, just catching the skull of Nikki Cross, and I I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just being told now that there is commotion backstage, and we're going to be cutting to there now to have a look at what is going on. As we jump to the action backstage, that looks like Mami, yes, on top of Beth Phoenix, and a fight has broken out backstage. So no interference in the match in the ring. I'm sorry we've cut from that, but Rhea Ripley is causing chaos, and oh my god! Beth Phoenix's skull just went through the window of that car as Mami carries on the assault backstage. This is, oh god. And I said at the beginning of this that the bad blood is getting dangerous, and this brutal rivalry that is happening here. And remember, it all started, and then oh god, Beth Phoenix maybe trying to break that other window with Rhea Ripley's skull, and oh god, that this is. We've got to put an end to this. This cannot be safe for any of the women involved. Something's got to be done. But remember, this all started with Rhea Ripley and Ivy Nile at WrestleMania. That's what, oh god, and again, but Rhea Ripley trying to use Phoenix's face as a brick there against that window to smash it, and this is, oh god, the brutality here between everyone involved in this is absolutely savage. As Rhea Ripley now, Beth Phoenix fighting out here, and trying to get out of this dangerous situation. I'm sorry we missed the beginning of this. We don't fully know how this started. I guess we know the ban on the concrete, and something's got to be done here. This is getting to Jesus Christ. This is going way too far. Somebody's got to put an end to this. People are... And again, Rhea Ripley's back being smacked across the concrete in our car park here. Yes, our car park. We can see that an ambulance is parked up, which honestly might be needed, because this is... again, entertaining, as it may be, this is absolutely brutal, and and right on the edge of that curb bit there looked like, but these women will just not stop. An all-out blood rivalry between this is, it's gotta be put an end to. This is getting way too dangerous for everyone involved. No mercy shown by anybody here. And again, Ivy Nile is not here. We don't know if she's injured or maybe had the night off. I'm not too sure, honestly. Last time we saw Ivy, she did have those bandages along her middle, and I don't know if she's fully recovered. And as this brutal match backstage carries on. It's not even a match per se. It's just a fight. This isn't this was not on the cards, ladies and gentlemen. This has just happened backstage, and we got told we're cut into to fight backstage, and it seems like this rivalry, the story between Mami and her followers, and Ivy Nile and some of the women in the back feeling like Mami's rule is not the rule that they want for the women's division, and I admire them for fighting for what they believe in, but this is getting way too dangerous as Beth Phoenix stretching the arm of Rhea Ripley there. And they gotta be careful here. There's lots of dangerous stuff there. Not on the concrete again. This is what I mean, guys. Somebody's gonna seriously get hurt. Somebody's gonna have their career ended, or God forbid, worse. This is brutality, and Beth Phoenix now stretching Mami. But somebody's got to think of the health of these wrestlers, of the women's division, because this is and oh well, I'm not sure if Beth Phoenix's head caught the elevator there, as Beth Phoenix kind of using that as a bit of a breather, but she's come back down. She once more smacked down on the concrete again, but not a full impact. But this is getting absolutely dangerous, guys. This is getting way too dangerous, and to my eyes, this has to be put an end to. This is getting way too brutal, way too dangerous, as Rhea Ripley now taking Beth Phoenix back towards that elevator, and oh no, this is too dangerous. The two women up on the high barricade, or not barricade, but the lifted platforms there that kind of allow you to look down, as Rhea Ripley now and oh my God, smacked down on it. It looks like metal grates up there, and Mami taking a moment to like I don't know, to say she's the greatest, oh God, and the brutal attack here, the absolute brutal attack, and Beth Phoenix fighting back, but somebody's got to put an end to this. This is getting way too dangerous. Beth Phoenix dragging Mami up as I thought Rhea Ripley was going to take a very dangerous tumble there, as Beth Phoenix now lining up Rhea Ripley. What does she have in mind? And Beth Phoenix now, and then, oh God, this has got to stop. As we are back in the ring, or the cameras on the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the action, as Nikki Cross going for a pin, but Lita kicks out. I'm sorry we missed a lot of the action in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that, but it would seem that and Nikki Cross using those ropes very effectively there. Nikki Cross though to the top rope, and what a leap, going for the pin, count of one, but that backstage fight completely took over from what was going on in the ring. Do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but the brutality, and I'm telling you, somebody's got to stop this. backstage. A manager, somebody has got to stop this. It's too brutal, and people are going to get hurt. At least this match is happening in the ring, and a normal match where not so much chaos can go on. As Nikki Cross now going for the pin, count of one, only one. Lita kicks out. But the chaos between this, and again, this all started with Ivy Nile and Rhea Ripley. Lita now fighting out. Again, seems to have joined the faction on the other side of this, the faction that is opposing Mami. Going for the pin though. Count of two, Nikki Cross kicks out. But the chaos that is happening, and you got to think the division as well, as Lita flies, going for another pin attempt. 2, no. Nikki Cross kicks out. But you got to think the chaos that this is doing. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen, but the chaos that this is causing for the women's division backstage, it can't be good. As Lita now showing some strength as Nikki Cross rolls out of the ring and trying to take a breather and get her thoughts, as Lita goes in between the ropes, flying at Nikki Cross there, and now the fight is on the outside of the ring, where it is more dangerous, certainly not more dangerous than backstage and what we just witnessed. But these two just divisions or splits in the women's division, it's brutal, and somebody's gonna get hurt if somebody hasn't gotten hurt. I've not heard anything about the condition of Rhea Ripley right now. Apologies about that. And Lita throws herself in between the ropes. This is a battle between Mami thinking that she can dominate the women's division, and Ivy Nile thinking that Mami is not good for the women's division, as a count of 3 on the outside now, but Nikki Cross not stopping the assault here, and just, oh god, the brutality. Count of 4. These ladies need to be careful, although if this match ends, it's probably best for their health. Nikki Cross now, and carrying on the beating. Count of 6. And they might not make the count. Nikki Cross doesn't seem to care. Nikki Cross lifting, spinning Lita, on the outside, as Nikki Cross gets in the ring. And I don't think this was about a classic win. I think this was about humiliation and getting the point across. Mami may have lost this match, but I think a very strong message to the other faction, the other side of the women's division that seems to be opposing Mami. Is this getting too brutal? So, yes, guys, that is the way week 6 is going to end. Just a quick little thing here. That's not the end of Rhea Ripley's run. She didn't lose the belt, and that's kind of what this series is going to be. If the champion or the person or people that I've chosen to put the spotlight on, so for example, it's John Cena, this time it's Rhea Ripley. If they lose the belt, not lose a match necessarily, but lose the belt, then the run is over. So this is a loss for Rhea Ripley, but this is not the end of her run. Also, I haven't done this yet because I've got to all do this. let me know what you think, or even if you notice, I was doing commentary pre-recording, basically, just because of the way I had to do it. Um, did you like this? It means that I knew what was going on, more or less. But yeah, it's just kind of the way I had to do it. So I apologize about that. But yeah, it's just kind of the way I had to do it. So let me know if you like that. I know there's kind of a lot of things that I changed up this week, but hopefully you guys will still enjoy and come back next week to see what Mami does about this loss. Will she get her vengeance? What is going to happen next week?